You've aged a bit since 25, haven't you?
Yeah.
Hugo then decided to projectile vomit all over the kitchen floor. Felt left out because everyone else had them. Come on, come out and have a fight. Because in the UK, you can't buy a child. Sound a bit more excited, Reese, come on now. What the hell have I just been emailed? Sure, I will make up for it today. Situational dresser, just like his dad's. Not our Hugo. I want another one.
Oh, go on then.
I'm every woman. It's where dreams are made. I used to be a Latin and ballroom champion. Bath. Yes. At that point, we should really start calling people alcoholics. You're going to be one. You are.
You just got mugged off by Hugo.
Were they used?
It is Reese's birthday today.
I look like a toast, my hair's wet.
26 today, and you don't look a day over 30, do you?
I probably do.
You've aged a bit since 25, haven't you?
Yeah.
We've had a child.
The greys are coming.
I'm off to a shoot today, so Reese is going to spend the day with his mum and my grandma and Hugo, and then I'll see you tonight for a takeaway. Okay guys, what a day. We have just finished wrapping at the shoot. We've actually wrapped a little bit earlier than we anticipated, which is really exciting because it means that I get to go home to Reese slightly earlier on his birthday. I also get to spend some time with Reese's mum. She's travelled up from Margate for Reese's birthday, just so he's not on his own. I'm super excited, and I'm gonna go squeeze him and Hugo and my mother-in-law, and we're probably gonna have a takeaway. You coming in? You joining? Yesterday, I got back from my shoot to celebrate Reese's birthday, and this one right here, crawling all over me and slobbering on me and dribbling on me and wiping his snot, hasn't been very well, have you? No, you've not been very well. Nana and Reese didn't have the best day yesterday with Hugo, which is a shame because obviously it was Reese's birthday, and Hugo could have chosen any day to start being ill, but you chose your dad's birthday, didn't you? Yeah. So Reese and his mum were eating their takeaway, and I was holding Hugo because he didn't want to be put down because he just kept crying and screaming. As Reese took over from Hugo duty whilst I was going to have my takeaway, Hugo then decided to projectile vomit all over the kitchen floor. Didn't you, mate? So we wiped all that up. Luckily, it was just his milk. He'd digested all of his dinner because he'd had that slightly earlier. We put you down to bed after you had another bottle. Oh, hello. Yeah, we put him down to bed after he had another bottle, and he slept through the night, thankfully. But this morning, he's been a bit of a terror. I'll keep you posted throughout the day, if I can. Not had the best time, have you, mate? No. So we're going to have to do Reese's birthday another day to make up for the fact that Hugo was ill and I was working all day. Aren't we, mate? Serious brownie points to earn. Yeah. Hey everyone! Just got back from London. I've had a busy shoot day today. I can't really say much about it. But I did pick up these, which I was wearing the entire shoot day because I thought they were really cute and I felt left out because everyone else had them. Obviously, Hugo wasn't part of the shoot. So Reese has been at home all day with Hugo and they've had a lovely little day, and he's just having his bottle over there before he goes to bed. And Reese and I are going to tuck into a McDonald's because it's one of them days. I left the house this morning at 7 AM and didn't get to the shoot until 9. For what was meant to be about a 50 to 60 minute journey ended up being a 2-hour journey, and I was meant to be at the shoot for 8:30, and I hate being late. So I don't mind if it's like social things, I'm happy to be late for that, but I absolutely hate being late for work. Men were jumping out of the car and like squaring up to other men in their car and like smacking on their windows and saying, come on, come out and have a fight. So I was just sitting back and watching that because it was quite interesting, really. We've got a busy old week. We're going to a christening on Sunday. On Saturday, we've got Hugo's head checkup, which is going to be interesting because he hasn't really been able to wear his helmet recently because he's been under the weather and ill and hasn't been able to regulate his body temperature. So we'll see how that goes. But I'm going to tuck into my McDonald's now, and I'll speak to you later. Hugo and I are just at Grandma's house. Great Grandma's house, aren't we? He's down here, wait. Here he is. Say hello. Hello everyone. We have had an eventful day. Basically, we had a bit of trolling on Instagram once again. Someone basically claiming that we are buying our child, and we just needed to clear up that in fact we weren't buying a child, because in the UK you can't buy a child. Because in the UK you're not allowed to pay the surrogate to be your surrogate. You're allowed to pay for reasonable expenses like travel expenses, medication, any clothes they may need when they go up sizes. But you are not allowed to pay them for their service. So we didn't in no means buy our baby. we paid for fertility treatment, as many different couples, both gay, straight, and everything else in between do, but we did in no means buy our child, because if you can buy your child, I don't think we can afford you, Hugo, because he's just too darn cute. He would be the most expensive one. He would be the Harrods of children. He might be in the Black Friday sales actually this weekend. Who knows?
Hi.
So, Granny is back from Norfolk, and that means one thing. We're going to have a date day today.
Love that.
Sound a bit more excited, Reese. Come on now.
I am excited, I am actually.
We've got some errands to run and things to do before. It's Black Friday today, and I don't know whether we're being foolish or not, but we're going to London.
I feel like it's actually not that busy in person anymore. Like, I feel like it's all online.
Yeah, I haven't seen many like shops and stuff on like Good Morning Britain or anything like that being like people fighting and punching each other for a TV.
And the ones that you saw last year, it was like there's one person walking into Curry's and that's about it.
We're going to London, we're going to go just have a mooch around, have some dinner, just chill, have some nice
Times.
nice hubby time. Granny's going to have Hugo for a sleepover and she's so excited. I mean, literally, she like ran out the front door with him this morning. We were like, you don't need to go now. She was like, no, I'm going, bye. We literally have a fear still of vlogging in public. So...
You're not too bad, it's me.
I
get like the worst.
Yeah, but I've never done
anxiety
in actual London, like walking down a street. I just can't imagine whipping my camera out and just being like, I'll give it a go. We'll try. Also, right. So you know in last week's vlog when we said that, well, I said that I went to the Ann Summers party and I was given a Christmas cracker, a couple's climax kit of a cock ring, bullet and lube. I sent a text to Reese about it and was like, I'm coming home, baby. And he was like, absolutely no way, I'm going to sleep.
Not a chance.
So I thought, what will be funny is packing the couple's climax kit, taking it to Norfolk and hiding it under our pillows. So I did that. And yeah, I basically left them under there, hoping that Reese would find them. And we'd just have a funny little laugh, you know. And then we were driving home from Norfolk and I said to Reese, did you get anything under the pillows? And he went, no, why? What's under the pillows? So we left the cock ring, bullet and lube in Norfolk, in my mum and dad's holiday home. My mum and dad have since come home and they have not told me that they have found this cock ring, bullet and lube. So the cleaners that are going to get it ready for the next visitors, ready for Christmas, are going to have to email my mum and say, hi Joe, just wondering whether you realised that you left your cock ring, bullet and lube in the bedroom. And I haven't told my mum about this because I think it's going to be more exciting if...
I think it'll be hilarious.
If she gets the email and she's like, boys, what the hell? What the hell have I just been emailed? Two options here. Either my mum's already found them and we're just not going to speak about it.
And she turned a blind eye.
She's turned a blind eye and we're just not going to speak about it. Or she's going to get the email in a few days' time. And I'm actually really excited about it because they literally got back last night, so the cleaners would have gone in there today or tomorrow to clean, ready for the next guests that are coming in next week.
Do we think that cleaners and things like that would find these things normally?
I bloody hope not.
We can't, not in our holiday homes, but I'm sure that cleaners find all sorts of things. Probably find a lot worse things than a cock ring bullet.
I assume in like hotels and stuff, yeah, but not like holiday homes at the seaside.
But you never know. There's some
You never
kinky
know.
people out there. There are some really kinky people.
Obviously not us because they're still under the pillow. I actually also forgot to update you guys on that person that posted a picture of us and was giving us like homophobic comments and stuff on Instagram. I ended up sending him messages and I was actually very kind and I just basically said, listen, you don't understand the process in the UK. We have not bought our baby. No one ever buys a baby during surrogacy anyway. I think it's pig-headed to think that way, but we absolutely have not bought a baby. Please could you remove any images of my family off of your Instagram page? And he replied and said, yep, sorry, I will do that now. Very weird turn of events. I did not expect that to happen. Thankfully, the picture of us on his Instagram page has been deleted and hopefully it won't happen again. Well, especially not from him. I'm not naive in thinking that there are other people out there that will do things like this. But hopefully it won't happen again for a very long time. We made it onto the train. We've had a quick outfit change. Reese is looking all cute. Bit of Zara men, bit of Pull and Bear. I'm wearing everything old and very much last season.
I'm sure you'll make up for it today.
I'm sure I will make up for it today. We were basically late for the train that we wanted to get because we parked at the station. We're getting out of the car, and I said to Reese, "Where's my phone?"
It's at home.
Yeah, it was at home. I'm actually so excited because we haven't had a date day in, like, how long?
A long time, like months.
Months. I'm just going to have a nice little mooch around London
See what
and
we can buy.
hope that it's not too busy. So I'm genuinely surprised we got out of Oxford Street alive, aren't you?
It was rife.
It was a lot.
We must have queued for almost half an hour in H&M just to pay for one item.
One item that was literally like £12. We're basically going to a christening this weekend, and Hugo has no smart clothes. And we were like, we want him to look smart, do you know what I mean? Dress the part, situational dresser, just like his dad's. Yeah, basically, we queued for half an hour in H&M, and then after that we went into another shop and we were just like, we're not doing this anymore, basically. We're now walking to Covent Garden. Hopefully it'll be a little bit quieter there, not too sure, and yeah, we'll see. So we are in Covent Garden. It's a lot less busy. Someone just started screaming in the back of the vlog, living the dream. So a little girl just asked if she could be in our vlog, which is lovely. Filming someone's child just doesn't sit right with me. So I said no. Reese was wondering where we should go for dinner. He was like, I want something a bit nicer than like Shake Shack where we would usually go if we're in Covent Garden. How about TGI's? The boy is very easily pleased. I thought he was going to be like, let's go to the Ivy, Sticks and Sushi, somewhere like that. No, just TGI Fridays.
You don't like anything different?
No, I don't really, but you know, I'd have thought at least you'd have tried. Yeah, we're off to TGI Fridays and I'm going to have ribs. Buzzing. We're actually back from London far quicker than we expected. We tried to go to TGI Fridays. Turns out it is shut in Covent Garden, so clearly we don't go there enough. We ended up going to Honest Burgers, had a really lovely dinner. Ended up then getting some gluten-free waffles in Chinatown, and then just got the train home. We were going to go to Winter Wonderland, but we just couldn't be bothered. We just thought, why don't we just go home, kick our legs up, watch a movie, just chill on the sofa. Basically, we're really old and boring now, and that's something we're absolutely okay with, absolutely fine with. Probably going to be in bed by 9. So guys, this morning we are off to Hugo's head appointment. For those of you that don't know, I mean, since we started doing YouTube, I don't think we have been as vigilant as we could have been with Hugo's helmet journey. Basically, Hugo had or still has, I'm not really sure, a condition called plagiocephaly. Plagiocephaly is basically where a child develops a flat point to their head. So in Hugo's instance, it was the back left side of his head here. So this side appeared a lot flatter than this side, so there was an asymmetry to his head. We found an amazing clinic called Technology in Motion, and what they do is they fit a helmet to your baby's head, this part of the head to grow into the side of the helmet. So this side of the helmet is perfectly fitted around his head, and on this side there's a gap for his head to perfectly grow into. So he's about 3 months into his journey now, and we're so much happier with his head shape, 100%. He has to wear the helmet 23 hours a day, which is a lot. I mean, I wouldn't want to wear a helmet 23 hours a day, so I can only imagine how he feels doing it. So he has to wear this helmet 23 hours a day, and we haven't been as vigilant over the past few weeks because Hugo's been in and out of doctor's appointments, hospitals, having different checks done, having high temperatures, ear infections, and obviously where the helmet sits here, there's pressure on his ear there. We believe it was aggravating the ear infection more. I mean, there's no proof of that, but that's just how we felt. We gave him a bit of a break and we tried to be as strict as we could, but also we tried to be as understanding as we could as well. We couldn't keep his body temperature down if we were putting a helmet on his head because where would the heat escape from? So we just had to be very mindful of how often we were using the helmet, and if he was having an off day or he had a temperature spike or something like that, we just had to take it off and give him a bit of a break. So back to his appointment today, we are heading off to his appointment and we are going to see how his asymmetry is doing. I think last time we went, he was about 8.5 millimeters difference in asymmetry from this side to this side. And we're trying to get that down as much as we can. And Reese and I both thought, like, being as vain as both of us are, personally would have wanted that treatment done to us if we were in Hugo's position. So that's what we've gone with. So fingers crossed the asymmetry goes down today. But yeah, I'll keep you guys posted. Also, I'm really sorry if you can hear the dishwasher going on in the background because it's whirring and swooshing. So I'm sorry about that. So I am back from the head appointment, Hugo's checkup, just to see how he's doing. I say just I'm back because it is only me here. Hugo and Reese have gone off to my grandma's Christmas village fete type thing. Her and her friends have set up a local village fete in their hall to raise some money and just to get in the Christmas spirit, so that's lovely, so they've gone there. However, I have been working, so I haven't been able to go. I just thought I'd give you a quick update on the head appointment. So Hugo's head has improved by 1mm. Asymmetry is 1mm less than it was 3 or 4 weeks ago. I mean, not bad considering he hasn't religiously been wearing his helmet, as I said earlier, but it's still not the most ideal of situations. Doctor did say that now that he is older and he's nearing 1, he is getting to that point where he's not necessarily going to see masses of change and difference, because the closer you get to 1, then the difference is smaller because your head is less likely to be manipulated and changed, basically. I think what we're dealing with, as much as we've got to, is probably where we're going to be staying in Hugo's head journey, but we do have one more appointment after Christmas, the first weekend of January. So once we've had that appointment, we'll have a fairer understanding on how many millimeters the head is moving again after, I think it's going to be about 4, maybe 5 weeks. And then we'll reevaluate where we're going to go with the journey from there, whether we call it a day then because he's past 1, or whether we keep going for a few more weeks. So I'll keep you guys updated and just ride the helmet out for a little bit longer. So I decided it'd be a good idea to set up a Vinted, just because we have so many lovely clothes of Hugo's that he used to wear, has outgrown, but are still such a lovely, amazing quality. So I thought, why not chuck them on Vinted, and then other people can create lovely memories in the same clothes that Hugo once did. But I have got myself in a hole. I don't want to get rid of any of the clothes because I love them so much, all of them, and they're my favourite things in the whole entire world. I've got literally a small pile here of some of the clothes, and that's just from one of the bags. I'm now stuck because I just keep cuddling all of his old clothes. How small is this? How did he ever fit in that? Not our Hugo. He's huge now. He's almost 1. I'm just sad. I want another one. Yeah. Also, this wasn't even his smallest of outfits. This is a 0 to 3. When he was born, he was literally in like newborn, and even newborn was big on him because he was born at 36 weeks. I just miss it. Yeah, I just sniffed it, all right? I just sniffed it. Leave me alone.
Wow, what you got? Colander, thank you. Here he goes. Here he goes. Oh, take your foot off that one. You'll go skitty slidey.
Let's come here.
Go to Dada. Daddy.
Come on. Oh.
Well done. That was 3.
Fell on this. So let's get that out of the way.
Lots of
Go on
go
then.
Go on then. 1, 2, 3. Good boy. Trying so hard. Say, I'm coming to get it, Daddy. I'm coming to get it. Come on. Good boy. Well done.
I mean, it's one of them where I think we wish we hadn't started now because it's just a bit ridiculous, to be honest. Wow. So I think these are all things we want to keep. These are things we're just trying to organise through to see which is which and what is what. These are all just like 0 to 3 baby grows. I didn't realise he had so many. Something's still in the package.
Whoa.
I'm every woman. I'm every woman. I'm every woman. Morning. So we have arrived in Weston-super-Mare. Pick up Weston. We are in the southwest of England. It's where dreams are made. So we're going to the christening of Ada, Olive and Tucker, who are triplets. They are triplets of Ange and Chris. Ange and Chris we actually met at our friend's wedding back in, was it May? It was May.
May.
So our friends, Sasha and David got married in Sicily in May, and we went to their wedding, and honestly, we just clicked with Ange and Chris immediately. We sat with them for, what, about 2 hours in just like the garden?
They probably didn't want us.
No, they probably didn't want us to sit with them for 2 hours. But yeah, we just sat with them for 2 hours chatting. We've just been friends with them since. And then we got invited to their christening, and it was all very exciting. We're also going to see our friends Sasha and David, and Sasha's mum Trace, and so many other people. So we're going to go into the church now. Obviously, you can't film in a church, can you? So we're not going to do that. We're getting out of the car.
It's detailed, isn't it?
So we are walking in Weston-super-Mare on the pier front. There is the pier over there. Just had, honestly, like such a lovely time at the christening. I just didn't feel like getting a camera out and starting filming all of it, to be honest. We were just enjoying it, catching up with everyone, and it was just so lovely. Here is the Winter Gardens Pavilion here. If some of you guys don't know, I used to be a Latin and ballroom champion, so I used to do like dancing and competing there. So it's quite nice to see that, because I haven't actually been back to Weston-super-Mare since I was about 14. I'll be honest, not a lot has changed. It still looks very much the same. They might have just got a couple more restaurants. It's just something about being near the sea air, isn't there, Reece?
Yeah, it's refreshing, isn't it?
Yeah. Did it take you back to your childhood?
No, not here.
No, not here. Okay, fair play. We went out for dinner and we are back at the hotel already. It is only, what is the timing? It is only 6:30. Hugo is playing on the floor and having a lovely time because he has spent the majority of the day on our laps or other people's laps. We have got our dessert and we've brought it back to the hotel and we're eating it on the bed whilst Hugo plays. How is your hotel experience, Reece?
It's something to be desired. Like, you can tell it's a seaside hotel.
Yeah,
like.
we booked a family room. We got bunk beds. Hugo's just playing on the floor. Hello, mate. If anyone wants to come and stay over and have a sleepover, you are more than welcome. So they said at the restaurant that this cake was a sharer, and I thought, nah, I could do it myself. Is it a sharer, Hugo? Gonna share? Yeah, I've already admitted defeat. Hey, hello, my name's Hugo. I just had a bath. Hello, my name's Hugo. I'm gonna be an adult in 2 weeks. Who's gonna be 1 year old in 2 weeks? Whose first birthday party is 2 weeks today? Mine.
Really?
My birthday party is in 2 weeks. Yes, it is. We're gonna have lots of fun and eat lots of cake and have the best time. That's how the song goes, isn't it?
Exactly.
That is exactly how the song goes.
That is the EP.
Doesn't everyone sing that on their birthday?
Yeah.
The hotel doesn't have much, but Netflix it does. Are we going to Bath tomorrow? Are we going to see your second cousin? Are we going to go and see Daddy's cousin Molly? Yes, we are. Bath. Yes. We have arrived at the Bath Christmas markets. So originally we saw them that were like just down the high street. Like we just saw a load down the high street and we thought, surely this isn't it, but we have found the real place. So cute. I mean, I'm sure it looks so much prettier at night time, but I'm loving it. Hugo. You having fun at your first Bath Christmas market?
Loving it.
You shaking his head like no, Reece?
No, I said yeah.
So the camera's about to die, guys. This could be our very last video of this weekly vlog. We are just walking to go and see my cousin, ready for some lunch, because she goes to uni in Bath here. It's actually really weird how many people before midday are drinking mulled wine, just because there's a Christmas market on. Don't you think, Reece?
Yeah, there was a lot.
A lot. Like,
It's like 9 AM and people were having old wine.
do you know what I mean? At that point, we should
only
really start
November.
calling people alcoholics, because that's not normal in my eyes. I know it's the holidays, but jeez Louise. So this time last year we were in Bath, weren't we, for our baby moon? And it's weird to think that in 2 weeks' time we're going to have a 1 year old. This time in 2 weeks we have a 1 year old. It's actually really scary. Less than 2 weeks. Wow.
Oh, that is scary.
That's really, really scary. You're going to be 1. You're going to be 1. You are, in about 12 days. Are you enjoying time with your second cousin? Yeah. So this is Molly. She's studying at Bath University. She's having a lovely time.
I am.
What would you say to all the fans out there who want to come to Bath Uni?
It's a lovely city. Got lovely people.
You just got mugged off by Hugo. Mum, so, you know we left Norfolk the other day?
Yeah.
Did you tidy the room up at all after we'd left?
Yeah.
Did you do a quick recce?
Yeah.
Did you strip the beds at all?
No.
So you might be getting an email from Blakeney when they cleaned the room. We were halfway home And I said to Reese, did you check under the beds, Reese? Because I left a surprise there. And he said, no, I didn't. Why? So there is a cock ring, a bullet, and some lube under your pillows in Norfolk for your cleaners to find.
Well, Hugo thinks it's funny. Were they used?
No.
Well, I hope all your viewers like my room.
Yeah, she needs her hair done.
That's disgusting.
You've been neglected. You might get an email from Norfolk letting you know that you've left your cock ring, bullet, and lube behind. You like that one? So yeah, good times.
Lovely. Thank you for that.
Welcome. So I think we ended that weekly vlog on a funny and positive note. Well, positive note, I'm not really sure. That is it from this week. I'm not really sure what next week's going to bring. I think we're busy again next week. It's a lot. We're busy all the way up until Hugo's birthday and Christmas. We've got less than 2 weeks until we have a 1-year-old, which is very, very weird. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, all the things that people say. See, Hugo's even telling you to do it, so you got to do it. And we will see you next time.